It was like any other day. I was with my daughter, Amelia. She was about to fall asleep. She was in so much peace. No worry in the world. Her green eyes were shining from the light of the moon. They slowly closed, and she drifted off into her soft snoring. For a 3-year-old, she sure knows how to mess with your heart. I felt so bad. Her father left. Well, my husband found somebody better, I guess. We had her when I was 20, and he left when she was only 4 months old. What a life. During my deep thinking, the TV started making that foghorn-type noise, waking me up from my trance. The news was on with the alert reading across the screen. Take cover, stay in homes. Lock doors, stay away from windows. I lay Amelia in her bed, out of my lap. I locked the windows and the doors. When I came back, I missed whatever the alert was about. I should have waited. That mistake changed my life forever. Chapter 1. The power went out, along with Wi-Fi, so I couldn't make any calls or at least check the news. Whatever was going on was big. There was so much noise outside. I'm surprised that Amelia didn't wake up. I got some candles to light. I stayed in Amelia's room and lit the candles. I checked my phone, which now had service. I checked the news first thing. The headlines were big and bold. Some kind of sickness was out, and people were going crazy outside. I was falling through, getting a sense of panic. I picked Amelia and put her in her carrier. I wanted to be ready in case anything happened. She whined a little, which was no biggie because she fell right back asleep. I looked around for a knife, anything to defend us in case one of those sick things came in. It was so loud outside. It was noise I wasn't able to understand, just a mix of weird noises. Dad and I was too nervous to look outside. Poor Amelia was so innocent. She had no clue. These people were taking lives, and we were lucky enough to have things to defend ourselves, and a couple rooms with locked doors and no windows. I figure we would sleep on Amelia's floor tonight. So that was the plan. Chapter 2. I woke up in the middle of the night. Amelia rolled out of her carrier and was halfway under the bed. I unlocked the door to see if the power was back on, and the TV was blaring. It was crazy. The news was on just like it was before, but the only thing I saw was the desk and 2 empty chairs. Blood was smeared all over the desk. I walked closer to the TV, seeing that one of the sick things must have gotten into the place where they broadcast. The cameras were still rolling. The cameramen probably took off in panic. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. This feels like a nightmare. When in your nightmare you think it's real. I shake my head and try to wake myself up. Nothing changed. This must be real. The blood was so sickening to see. It was smeared everywhere. The microphones were laying on the desk, drowned in blood. Looking into the corner of the screen, there was a high-heel shoe on the side of the desk. Peering closer, it still had a foot in it. I backed up, getting a distant view instead. It was shaking, the only thing moving on the screen. There was a loud horn outside. It sounded as if it was right outside the door. Danny. Danny, open up. I went to the door, looking out the door window. There was fire everywhere. The sky was a dark orangish blue, if that was even a color. Cars everywhere on the road, parked, and the doors were open. It was Josh, Amelia's dad, my ex-husband. Please, just hurry. His face was dripping with sweat. I unlocked the door and let him in. I locked it right after. What is going on? Why are you here? He was pacing around the house. Where's Amelia? In her room sleeping. He barged into the room, and I followed. What? Why are you here? Jackie. She was coming home from work and she's not back. Jackie was Josh's new wife. I think one of those things got her, whatever it was. I can't contact her anywhere. I'm sure she's fine. Yeah, I know you're just saying that. I wanted to make sure you can handle this. We need to get out of here. Grab some necessities, we need to leave. They said to stay and dash. I don't care what they said. Grab Amelia, some candles, canned food, they'll get the gun. The gun? Since when is there a gun in my house? He ran downstairs. Amelia was awake, just laying there, her green eyes so admirable. Hi Meal. I gave Amelia her nickname Meal the day she was born. She stared at me, unable to say not much except, "Mamron and Mommy, good morning baby, we're gonna take a ride with Daddy, okay?" She just yawned and rubbed her eyes. I grabbed her winter coat even though it was summer, diapers, everything she would need for at least a week, and dropped everything off in the living room. Josh picked up Meal and hugged her tightly. "Always wondered where you got those eyes," he said. Josh started putting all the things in a duffel bag and threw it over his shoulder. The outdoors was so scary now. The woods were darker and more mysterious now more than ever. Ambulances, police cars, S.W.A.T team vans. Helicopters in the sky. It was so loud out. Amelia's eyes were huge. I put her in Josh's car, strapping her in tight. Josh helped me in and started the car. "Where are we going?" "Anywhere but here." Chapter 3. I know you're probably not happy about spending time with me, Josh said. "Of course I'm not. We got divorced because you found somebody else, only 4 months after Amelia was born. That's just plain sad, Josh. You know that things weren't working out." "I did, but we could have fixed things. I hate having my daughter having to see you only on some weekends. Because you have my daughter, I will always love you. And because, as you know, we did love each other so dash just shut up, Josh. We don't need to worry about this now, you're right." I looked back to see Amelia staring out the window. Her eyes had an orange to them, since she was looking at the orange sky. "Mommy? What, sweetie? Where are we going?" "I have to ask Daddy." Josh turned around as if Amelia really understood what he was going to say. "I think we are going to head up north. Maybe the dash." I look at him so he won't say anything to scare Amelia so the storm won't get us. "So we are staying at the cabin? I guess. I don't know anywhere else." "Me neither. I'm going to check the news in case there's an update." I pull out my phone and check. Nothing changed. That's what I thought. I guess some of the things attacked the broadcasters. Nothing has changed. Shoot. What are we going to do? What if something changes and we can't tell where they are? I don't know, but I just want to keep you guys safe. Most of my family lived halfway across the world. As far as I know, the things aren't near Australia, which is where everybody in my family lives. Everything around us was weird. It was unsettling. The roads were empty, but there was so much noise outside. You hadn't seen one of these things with your eyes yet, but their description matched the things in The Walking Dead. What were they called? Oh yeah, zombies. I doubt that's what they are, but you can never be sure. Chapter 4. Heard anything from Jackie? No. Just as Josh answered, his phone rang. He picked it up. "Hello? Jackie, babe, where are you? Are you okay?" He started to drive slower. He put it on speaker. "Hello? Who is this? Who is this?" It was a man's voice on the other line. "I'm Tom. Who is this lady to you?" "What do you mean? What does she look like?" Well, buddy, calm down. Me and my girlfriend were driving and we came across this car in the middle of the road. The lady, she's laying dead in the middle of the road. We seen her phone was in her pocket and I thought I'd call to let you know, man. Oh my God, Jackie's dead. She has almost like a hole in her neck and her eyes are, oh my God, oh my dash, and the line cut out. He looked out the window, wiping either sweat or tears from his face. He began to drive again, but he drove without making eye contact or saying a word. I can't believe it, one of those things got her. Josh, I'm sorry. At least I have my daughter here, and you Josh pull over, I said. He acted confused and pulled to the side of the road. What? An ambulance stopped right on the side of the car. Drive you guys drive. If you have kids go now. There's lots of them. Go. They flew off with that. I looked in the rearview mirror seeing at least 10 of the things running in the road. Josh drive. I yelled. He was almost caught up to TE ambulance within a few seconds of me saying that. I look over to see Amelia sound asleep. How can she sleep with all of this sound? I just want to see her eyes glow. This was all a sick movie, a nightmare, a stupid story. This felt so fake. Chapter 5. We made it to the cabin, losing those things on the way. Whatever they were loud and gross. We parked the car in the garage and headed inside with Amelia and our supplies. I set Amelia down in the bedroom and let her sleep while she could. I came out and seen Josh sitting on the couch, elbows on his knees, hands together and his hands down, like he was a prisoner. I wanted to sit next to him, try and make him feel better. I didn't know what to say though. I just decided to start making some food. I guess canned French green beans was for dinner. I opened the can and heard Josh turn the radio on. Whatever you do, make sure you stay in your homes. Defend yourselves with weapons, anything to keep your family safe. If you have children, please keep an eye on them. Stay away from windows. I kept cooking and listened in the background. 140 found dead already, only in Jackson County. These things are dangerous. They will eat whatever they see. Please stay away from all the same things over and over again. I can't help but think they could eat anything. But then again, they ate Jackie. God, poor Josh. Even though I hated his guts for leaving us, I felt bad and still loved him. Hear that, Danny? Josh said. Yep. Amelia's sleeping in the bed. She should be fine. Bring her out here, by the fire. I went and got her out of the bedroom and gave her to Josh. He held her close and was rocking her. Josh, she's 3, she can fall asleep without you rocking her. I said. I know, I just want to show her I love her. His facial expression showed hurt, pain, sleepiness. He kissed her forehead and set her down on the pillow. She rolled over, waking up for a second, but fell right back asleep. Here, I said, handing Josh the green beans in a bowl. I remember when we bought this cabin, he said. Me too. The fridge is still stuffed with food from last year when we had that family reunion, he giggled. I can't believe she's gone, Danny. I can't believe this is happening. I know, it'll all be over soon. Everything will be okay. Maybe we can start over, yeah, now that Jackie's dead. I didn't mean it, I know. He set the bowl down and stormed off into the bedroom. He came out with a shotgun and bullets minutes later. Just in case, I'll sleep out here tonight. Even though it was 3 p.m., everything outside was dark. It was like the world was ending. I had the worst feeling that things weren't going to get better. I bring Amelia back into the bedroom with me and laid her next to me as I fell asleep.